This is a gameplay guide of Dungeon Defenders 2. Like I said in my messages, the game may seem repetitive, but it's fun, it's very responsive. If you want a better experience, you can play on PC, PlayStation or Xbox, or a next-gen system, where you can have a better frame rate or consistency in frame rate. The online connection in this game is smooth, and the gameplay is smooth as well. So on PlayStation, you press the option button on your controller, you press left on your D-pad to see who all is in the current lobby. So what you can do is, to see who's in the current lobby, you can go to leave game. Then once you leave game, wait until it's done loading. Of course, on next-gen consoles and PC, it will load faster than this. So when you leave game, that means you're leaving your current session. You press the option button, press press right on your D-pad, and this will show you how many people is playing the game. There's mostly between 10 to 15 players that still play Dungeon Defenders or PlayStation, but I'll show you that once you leave game, there may be even more people playing the game. So you see, let's say, look, we got Auto, Mata, and Pooch X Pro. So you press option, leave game. What? There should be a new lobby. If there's not a new lobby, then those are the only people who is playing the game for that day. Many different people come in and out the lobby as you play the game. For how long you play the game for that day, you will see that more people may join the lobby. So once you hit leave town, you hit go to town. Private lobby means you'll be playing the game by yourself. You can invite your friends over to play, but they have to basically be on your friend list. The music in this game is good to play with. You may hear the same music, but it's not too bad because it's good enough to play multiple battles. So as you see, I press option and you see there's more people. This time there's 19 people. So this game still have a lot of players playing the game. As you see, Mata is not here. This is a completely new lobby. So to find more players, you leave game. So like I said, my guide is about gameplay controls. While you in the town, you can jump. You can press R2 for your main attack. You can hold it down. You can press L2 to use your charge attack. You can press triangle for your second weight attack, and you can also change your spells. You press R1, and you hit triangle. When you see your arm or your weapon flashing, that means you could build. You press R2 on your controller, and then you'll hit triangle. I mean, you hit X. Alright, so let's maybe take a look around. War table is how you do your missions. The war table is, let's go all the way to south. So I'm gonna go to the south of the map. The map is very tiny, but your character will stand out. All the yellow dots that you see is shops in the town. So you can maybe find a spell you want to use, buy a pet, buy some weapons, buy armor, things like that. So from the south map, you look to the left, you see, you just walk up to the merchant and you press R3, your right analog stick. So you will hold it to talk, and then it just, the townspeople will talk and maybe tell you a little bit about themselves. Or just have regular conversations. You tap your right analog stick, and if you want to purchase things like purchase tokens from PlayStation Plus, you can do that. It's somewhat worth it if you're going to be playing the game a lot to do that. It's not needed. You could play the game on higher difficulties to still get good rewards. So it basically depends on how you want to play. Now when you see the game lag like that, it's because some people have left or people have joined. So every time you see a little lag, that means people had joined or left your town. But like I said, on next gen, you might not ever experience that lag. Alright, so let's see. So the war table will be on the left, and this bank is where you can store everything in your bag into your vault. So you just hit the X button, press left on your D-pad, and you can store whatever your bag. You most likely might have to pay to make your backpack bigger than this. So, like I said, it's worth it if you're planning on to play the game or get deep into the game. But yeah. And these are your different items, your spells, your armor that gives you power and buffs. The more you play the game, the more different types of buffs of gear you will see. So the bank is on your right, your vault is on the right of the map, and the start missions is on the left of the map. Let's see. If you do not move your character for a while in the town, you'll be kicked out, and you have to re-invite the people on your friend list, and you just have to play with new players. You may not get kicked out in private match, but if you get kicked out, that's the reason why. Let's see. So you just walk up and talk. You see these items here are costumes. Let's see. So this, ooh, don't tell me about that. No, I don't want that. Let's see. Let's take a look at these. So you get to change the looks of your tower defenses. And you also get to change the look of your character. You press triangle to swap heroes, and then you get to see what those heroes look like, or costumes look like. Next, to swap your hero, let's see. You press left or right on your D-pad. So when you play in a mission, you have access to at least 3 characters. So I'm pressing left for this character, right for this character, and down for my wizard. Now, I need to go talk to Francisco again because something's not right here. Alright, so every time you talk to Francisco, that's what you're going to look like if you hit the X button. As you see, now I'm a blue costume wizard. Take a look around some more. So these are some of the heroes that you will see. This is it's almost like a battle pass, but not a battle pass. It just, you're paying for costumes, bundles, looks, shards, things like that. Like I said, it's kind of neat buying all these little costumes and stuff, and looks for your characters. You just take a while and look. As you play the game, you will unlock more skins, or to unlock the skins, like I said, you just have to pay for it on your PlayStation Plus. As you play the game, These merchants will give you more things you can use. Maybe the game will also give you daily gifts. So you might not play, but if you check in from time, you might have some daily gifts. So that means the game is constantly active and give you maybe some money or some crystals. So this is a game mode where you get to see how well you do on increased difficulties. That's what that portal's for. Alright, so this will increase your defenses. You see here, critical chance increase. So this here, the ancient powers, it just buffs your characters up a little bit. As you see, so far it's about 5 points. You have to play the difficulty, beat the game, maybe beat the game again, beat the game again, beat the game again. Stuff like that to unlock more stuff. So this, he can give you special weapons with special abilities. You might have to adjust the view on your screen from how tiny it is, but let's see, can make the text bigger. Let's see. So always press the start button if you go to game options to cancel. See, the option button or the start button on your PlayStation controller is the go back button in Dungeon Defenders 2. As you see, there's a lot of things you can collect, a lot of challenges you can do. So, the game is basically challenging yourself. If you complete the challenge, as you see, you get money. Let's see. And you see there's a lot of different titles you can get as you play the game. So you can also have your own shop that people can most likely buy from what it seems here. In Dungeon Defenders 1, you used to be able to trade or give your weapons to your teammates. So if you find a good weapon to your game, you would drop your weapon, and then your teammate will pick that weapon up. Most of the time you do that during a dungeon. So this is a material shop as you progress through the game. A shard shop that makes your character stronger. And you see there's 4 different sections on each buff that you want to do. So this is the basically battle pack. And this is your inventory. Here you can equip a helmet, a chest, a medallion, a totem, and different medallions, a boot, and some arms, a ring, and wisdom. Wisdom is like perks to make your character stronger based on your own playstyle. You pick a perk. Let's see what we got here. If there's any new characters in the game, you most likely have to buy that character. Unless you get the character in game, but most likely you have to buy a hero. Okay. You can also make a hero.
The engineer, once a humble mechanic,
So make a hero means
quiet and reserved outside. Series EV2 is a
you don't necessarily need to buy
the lava
the hero on PlayStation Plus.
The engineer, once
So-
a humble mechanic. The mystic possesses great power. Series E. The lava mancer carries with him the undying flame of
So there's 16 playable characters you
the
can
mystic
get.
possesses great power from her dark master.
So
Instead of using mana, she must appease the serpent
you either
god by
will
sacrificing
purchase
the
it
souls of fallen enemies
or
to gain
play the
powerful
game
buffs
to get
that
the
can
character.
increase her stats, heal her on hit.
As you see, you can get the character in the bundle.
When fully appeased, the serpent god appears around
Each
her
character
and
has
her
their own
obelisk.
unique defenses,
The
spells, attacks, and all of that.
Hailing from the mountains of Etheria, the barbarian is a notorious warrior king that can wield the power of wrath and fury
Go to
to crush his
inventory.
enemies. Becoming an unstoppable flurry of muscle and steel, the barbarian can hurl himself into battle, becoming a whirlwind of death. His foes tremble at the
here.
mighty shouts of this tremendous warrior, leaping in to crush his enemies.
Oh, you can hear me? Let's see. Alright. Say this game is not bad. If you're bored, you just play Dungeon Defenders. Or something like that. Alright, Carlos Treasure Shop. So this treasure shop just got things you can buy in the treasure shop. Oh shoot. Did I just go in third person? Okay. When you touch your touchpad, it just shows what you can do in a town. The R1 plus means you hold that button, and that's how you use your town mechanics. Alright. As you see, there's a lot of stuff to do in the game. So you have your right analog stick to select a quest. You hit X on the quest. Once you hit X on the quest, well, I mean not X on the quest, but you hit left or right on your D-pad or left analog stick. You just press left or right. Left, right, down, depending on how many quests you open. It's best to play The first level and second level twice, or normal. Or, no, play the first level and the second level 3 times. Then switch it to hard by pressing R2 or L2 to get more money, better rewards, more diamonds, more crystals, and all that. You press triangle to start the mission. That means you'll have, anytime you press triangle, you are starting a public match. If you press square, you're starting a private match where you have to invite your friends from their friend list. I press circle to get back out. So circle gets out. Start or option button on your controller backs out as well. Pressing the start button, you go to see who's playing, press the X button, and that's how you invite them to your party. Or you can go to view profile. You go to view profile to invite your friends on your friend list. That's how you do it. And so view profile. You see this? Send a room from gun follow message. Let's see. Press the wrong button. Let's see here. Just trying to see something real quick. Let's leave game. As you see, I just walked through the whole town in almost 30 minutes plus. So this game will definitely keep you busy for several hours. So I'm gonna start a private turn. Tarvin. If you see PSO2, that means Fantasy Star Online 2, Ship 2 is a good place basically to start off in Fantasy Star. Normally we'll want to start in the lobby that has the most characters, but if you want to experience less lag in Fantasy Star Online 2, you try to pick one that has less lobbies. If you join a lobby in Fantasy Star Online 2, you will have to, if you move out the group where it's all cluttered, then it will lag less. Alright. Well, let's see here. I'm trying to see something here. I'm trying to see if I can tell y'all how to invite people on your friend list to play the game with you. Let me see. Let me see, war table. Private. Let's see. Take a quick look around.
To figure out how to create a private game into a chaos, getting a bunch of people to test out all my. So let me teach you how to do it. Adventures, Expedition, Onslaught, Mastery, and then go ahead and click Advanced.
Neat.
Now,
Alright. I'm going to give some additional information. Just need one minute. Do a little bit of gameplay. getting
Heroes Marketplace.
some more information. Make sure I explain this correctly. Okay, so I want to do a match in this. So you will, as you see on the bottom of the screen, it says it's waiting for all players to join. That's from how many players you invite to your lobby. Next, to build. So before, you won't be able to build until you start. So you press your touchpad, start the build phase. You see these purple lines. And you just set up how you want to build. So let's see here. I'm pressing L1. You have to hold it, press square, X, or circle, or triangle. So you want to press square. You set it up however you want. You see it says hold X and rotate. So they're saying hold X and then you can rotate your defense tower. You press left or right when you hold X. You're done, you let go, and it's placed. So right now I'm in the public map, someone has joined me. The people, the players who join you will appear on the top left-hand corner of your screen. So right now, we got a knight, and a elf. Looks like an elf. Alright. So what I'm doing for place is hitting the X button. You can still build towers as the game is going. On the top right hand corner you see 1/3/3. That's how many waves you got left. It also shows how many enemies are within that one wave. It does take practice. It's almost feel like you're playing Legos a little bit. The game plays that smooth. Maybe smoother even more. Increase the supply. Alright, you press and hold R1. Press square or to repair your tower, and triangle to upgrade it. You press triangle once. You aim at the tower, press X to upgrade. Triangle, X to upgrade, like that. This is what I was talking about. You can sit back and let your towers do its thing, or you can get involved. In fighting the enemies yourself. So let's see. I need to upgrade this tower. Let's see. So press triangle, upgrade. So you press triangle, X to upgrade. Now you hold, you walk close to the tower, hit X to upgrade. The tier is saying the next, right now it's upgrade level 2, then the tier will go to level 3. Let's see here. Alright, let's see. We gotta get to the enemy's not coming out right now. Get this mission started. Hopefully not. Incoming. Oh, so we all have to be here together to start it, it seems. When y'all done building, if y'all can go on and hit the start button on your touchpads. You see on the bottom of the screen, it's counting down until the next wave starts. Good. Really been through. Let's start here. Some person L1 square. Not good. Oh no! Ah! Oh no! All right, we gotta do something about this. I need metal. You see, we almost lost that game. That's how difficult the game is. I need some money. You see the yellow things on your map? That's basically loot. Like you see there, I just picked some loot up. Alright, so we need a lot of towers here. Alright. So basically everybody have to press the start button in order for the mission to start. The start button is your touchpad. Let's see. Alright, you're ready to start. You push your touchpad and go on and start if y'all can hear me. press your right analog stick to collect the items. Alright. Gonna upgrade these towers. Alright. You can only upgrade one tower at a time. That's not good. Alright. Still don't have no crystals. Still not enough crystals. Alright. When you defeat an enemy, you don't want to defeat the enemy in that circle area, otherwise you will not be able to get your loot. So you have to watch out for that. Alright. Is there any more yellow things on the map? Let's see, yellow thing. Oh wait. Alright, I'm gonna move on to the next thing. Oh, found something. What is this? R1, a circle will sell your defense tower. And that's all there is to it. But for your friends, invite friends over. You will have to go, when you go to the war table, you go all the way to the marketplace. You and your friend will pick that same basically map, and then you and your friend will pick the same map, And then you both join that map to be able to find yourself in the world. At that time, you want to make sure you mark the person on your friend list and invite them to your squad or your party. And let me just show that. So you will leave game. You leave game and you leave game again. So you have to leave game twice if you are in the middle of a war type of match. So you leave game again. You want to exit to the title screen. Hit start. So you want to basically go to options, and then you and your teammates who's on your friend list, you want to set their region. So to set the region, you press all the way up on your D-pad. So left and right will go switch screen like this. From game quality to audio. Then you want to press up all the way, hit the X button, and pick US West, US East, Virginia, Europe. You just pick which area to meet your friend in. So once you have that select, you press circle to back out. Then you go to town. You and your friend will have to click go to town at the same time. If you and your friend does not show up in town, the person on your friend list will show up green. If he doesn't show up green, then you have to meet up in the marketplace. So this is part 2 of the guide, control guide. You will go to the war table. You will press your right analog stick, press R1 all the way to market. You can press square to browse let's see, you press triangle to see if there's anybody in the market. It won't show, it will automatically load you in. So the game will automatically load you into the game section. So you can't necessarily invite friends, but these are different city locations. Alright. So it's best to go to the marketplace to meet your friend on your friend list. That's the easiest way to do it. Both you and the friend have to click the marketplace in order for it to work. If necessary, you keep backing in and out, and it should work. The town is where most players spend their time. Let's go back to the war table. So I'll press R1 all the way to market. You see there are different markets. You can press left or right on the markets, but first you want to press your touchpad. Touchpad is the event, so as you see, circles back. War table, market, touchpad. So next, you want to choose the map you want to meet your friend in. Well, they're basically all markets, but the general market. Now, if you see that there's for some reason there's a lot of people, just hit join game or find. Let's see. So basically, when you do this, you press left or on your D-pad, and then you would press square to join their game session. Alright, so that's the end of the tutorial. I'm going to do one more gameplay. Keep in mind, this is part 2 of the gameplay controller guide tutorial. Alright, so I'm going to put it on hard. And then you hit play map, triangle button. Alright, let's see what I can do here. So at the moment my character's weak. Okay. Keep in mind, every time you hit the play button, it's public unless you do private. Let's see, inventory. Hit the wrong button. So I need to equip a better head on myself. So hit the X button. Or you press the square button to equip. In order for the match to start, everyone will have to hit the build button. That's by pressing your touchpad. Well, since they're not done building, I want to see if I can build something here. Don't have no mana. So that's where buying PlayStation Plus points to get yourself some mana. Or you save your mana. Let's see. I need some crystals. Alright. The difficulty increase, you don't know where the enemies might come from. As you see here. When the game first came out, it was kind of too laggy, but they did a lot of patches, and the game was basically playable. My teammates are dying. Oh my goodness. Ooh. See if we can still drop inventory in this game. Just to make sure. Press R1. Nope. In the very first game, you could drop your inventory. Alright. Gotta do something about this. I need a arm. Let's see. Is that a medallion? Medallion. This gonna suck. Let's see. Maybe a magic spray. Ooh. Gotta be careful. Teammates struggle. Oh. But that's dungeon defenders. Oh. Man, they got destroyed.